Drunken Pirate Gaming Nights. We're pirates who game and drink all night. Drunken Pirate Gaming Nights.
Hello and welcome back to Admiral Ash's Cartridges and Cocktails One-Offs play session. I'm on my third game here. This is Tiger Heli, which was a game I actually got a couple months ago from Retro Game Treasure. Thank you very much, guys, for sending me this one. This was the prequel to a game I had as a kid called Twin Cobra. This one is, again, this is the prequel to it, and I loved these top-down shoot 'em ups when I was a kid. Just absolutely loved them. Side scrollers as well. Super R-Type was a really, really fun one for me. I don't know what it is about just Super R-Type specifically, but just love that one. So we're gonna play some Tiger Heli. When we last left off, I was kind of complaining about was Dash Galaxy in the Alien Asylum. Complaining quite a bit about that one. What are some other games as a kid that I just despised? I'm trying to remember. I remember NES. There was a couple. There was one called Zoop. That was supposed to be it was supposed to be the ultimate puzzle game. And as one who loved Tetris, I was really into it, and I thought I'd be into it, so I bought it. And again, man, back then Super NES games they were $70, and I had to save up. I think by the time I got to high school and I was doing chores around the house, my allowance was $20 a month, and so I'd have to do my chores around the house, and I remember I would save up for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I'd run to Software Etc. Or Electronics Boutique. Those were the two stores that were in the mall when I was a kid. And oh wow, that was quick. And I ran and I bought Zoo because I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so cool. It's a puzzle game. I'll get endless hours on it. And first and foremost, it was really, really hard to figure out. It was like a 4-direction Tetris type game, and you had to shoot your little triangle to break blocks, but you can only break them with a certain color. And maybe one of these days I'll have to give them their shot. Maybe I'll understand it a little bit better than I did as a kid. But that was another one that I bought, and then I was just so disappointed in it after I bought it. On to some good games. I really enjoyed. I mentioned Lolo earlier. In the last session, as kind of comparing Dash Galaxy, and I loved Lolo as a kid. Just that game alone as a puzzle game was just fantastic. I really, really enjoyed Lolo. I'm not doing too good at this Tiger Heli. Apparently, I was much better at Twin Cobra than I ever was at Tiger Heli. Now, granted, I'm a little buzzed, so that's kind of affecting my gameplay. But Let me turn the turbo down a little bit. Let me see if maybe my turbos are up too. Oh yeah, hey, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's just okay. So when you hit the first time, it releases the bombs. That's weird. And then you blow up. Wow. Oh, I really suck at these, man. This is horrible. Yeah, the non-turbo versus the turbo doesn't seem to be working too good. Yeah, that's working really good. I like that one. I like that one a lot. All right, let's see if we can actually do good. I just got hit again. Damn it. All right. Oh, okay. I see some little red things on the side. Those are your. That's like you get hit and it releases the bombs. And I can hit A to release the bombs too, but I'm gonna save those for when I actually do get hit. So, blowing up people's houses right now. Leave your political commentary where you want. We don't get political here on Cartridges and Cocktails, aka Drunken Pirate Gaming Nights. Just no need for it. Although we did predict the Trump winning. That was fun. That was on our old channel though. So I think I did upload the video to our current channel though. So we don't talk politics, but we sure as hell predict them. Meant to actually do this a while ago. It's actually been almost a month since we recorded. It's been kind of rough to get actual recording sessions. Mr. Rogers and my schedules have not been lining up lately, so it's been a little hard. And I still have a bunch of footage from our Breath of the Wild playthrough, and so I'm working on those. I'll get uploaded. I recently went through a job change, And so that's actually taken up a lot of my time. I haven't been able to edit videos as much as I normally do. So, oh, hey, extra life, sweet. Oh, no. Oh, awesome. I forgot about that. I can shoot to the side. That's going to help. Oh, that's really going to help. Yeah, okay. So that really helped. Wow. How far into this are we? Only a couple of minutes. Wow. All right, let's try this again. So in other gaming news, I got ARMS yesterday. I traded a bunch of old Wii U games that I literally hadn't touched in about 3 years. Bought some of them for the wife initially, and then she kind of just stopped gaming. Her and I still play a couple games together, but the games that I got her, she just doesn't play any of. So traded those in. Traded in a couple Wii games, again, ones that I'd either beaten and just never played again or just got bored with, and ended up getting quite a bit of store credit. Normally, not, I'm not a fan of GameStop by any stretch of the imagination. I always feel like they rip you off, but in this instance, I did not get ripped off at GameStop. I traded in, I think it was like 6 games, and I got almost $120 in credit, store credit. So, I mean, not bad. I was pretty impressed. So what I ended up doing was I got ARMS for the Switch, and I got 2 amiibos, because I actually do collect amiibos. I got the Epona, Link on Epona amiibo, and I got the Link shooting the Guardian Arrow amiibo. And I already used them last night just to try it out. Didn't get anything special from the normal amiibos that I use in the game. But I guess there's like a chance that I'll get Epona and some cool stuff from the cool bow from the Guardian Arrow Link. So I'm pretty stoked about that. As far as playing Breath of the Wild goes, I myself beat it recently, kind of by accident. A buddy of mine came over and he just wanted to see it, and ended up beating the game just because I wanted to see what would happen and see if I was ready, and apparently I was. So now I loaded up a save from right before I beat the game, poured it out of the area, and now I got all of the memories. So now I can actually get the good ending. I've seen the average ending, or I guess the regular normal ending that you can get with the game. And now that I've got all the memories, I can actually get the good ending for the game. I haven't done it yet because I'm basically trying to. I'm normally not a 100%er, but for some reason I've just enjoyed Breath of the Wild so much. I've decided to try and go for 100%. So I'm up to quite a few of the. God, I think there's 150 shrines, and I know I'm over 100 on it. Nowhere near finding all the Korok seeds, but I'm doing good, and I'm finding them all. As I go. There's a really cool website. Can't remember it off the top of my head. I may put it in the comments or something, but it's actually a map of Breath of the Wild with everything on it, and you can kind of scroll through and zoom in and zoom out and mark what you found and mark what you haven't found, mark what you haven't found. Keep track of what you haven't found, and that's been a real handy dandy tool as far as finding things goes. Breath of the Wild, again, just such a great game. I've really, really been enjoying it. It does get a little bit repetitive, especially at the part I'm at now where I'm just trying to 100% it and just trying to find everything. The Korok challenges get a little repetitive after a while, and the shrines even get a little repetitive. And so, for that, I can't say it's the perfect game like people have been saying, but I will say it is just an incredible game, and I'm not disappointed in it whatsoever. It's actually rekindled my interest in Zelda. You have one bomb and no little Heli. Well, damn. It's rekindled my interest in Legend of Zelda, which I'd actually lost for a while. I own just about every Zelda game, at least between the systems I've owned. Like, I never had an N64, but I bought the Virtual Console on the Wii U of Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, and I also bought the HD Wind Waker. I've got Link to the Past. I've got Legend of Zelda 2. Just whichever ones I've been able to buy on Virtual Console, I've picked up, and they've all just kind of sat there. I haven't really played them, but Breath of the Wild has rekindled my interest in them, and I'm going back and playing them, and I think the next session that I have with Mr. Rogers, we're going to continue Ocarina of Time. We actually got together a couple weeks ago, and we were going to play, but it was one of those things like, we try and be funny, but sometimes we're just not, and it feels like we're making stuff up, and we've lost some footage from that just because it's tough to be funny all the time, especially when you're drunk. You find yourself, you repeat yourself, you say the same things over and over again. Like, I think it was the first time we played Breath of the Wild, we were basically just sucking Nintendo's nuts at that point. It was just, we just kept saying, oh, this game is just so beautiful. And so Mr. Rogers and I made a pact with each other that we're not going to... Wasn't that a little helicopter, or did I just get my ass kicked? I think I just got my ass kicked, yeah. Mr. Rogers and I swore we're not going to sit there and talk about how beautiful the game is while we're playing it, because I think in our first session we said that, I think it was close to like 20 times of, just like I said, just sucking off Nintendo with how impressed we were with the game. But like I said, I think I kind of got sidetracked here. As I was saying, I bought ARMS, and I haven't played it yet. I haven't broken it out. I think I'm going to break it out tonight. Maybe I'll record, maybe I won't. We'll just kind of see. I'm going to make one more go at this. See if I can at least get to get a little bit into the second level. I think I made it to the second level just a little bit ago. I was kind of rambling, so I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of an autopilot. We'll just see how far we can go on this one round. But I'm a huge fan of the Switch. Like, I'm really, really getting into it. I love the portability of it. I take it to work and I play it on my lunch break. I can just, set up at my desk, and I've got a little sign that I flip over. Of course, now that job is over with. I start a new job on Wednesday. That's why I'm on vacation right now. And I can set it up and play it, and put the sign, hey, I'm on my lunch break, leave me alone. But I have yet to take it to the bar. I really, really want to do that. And I think what's going to happen is Mr. Rogers is talking about getting a Switch here pretty soon once they become more readily available. And when he does, what I'd really like to do is, if he gets Mario Kart, take Mario Kart to the bar and see what happens. See if we can get just random strangers to join in. And I think that'd be really cool. I've heard about people doing that, how they bring it to the bar, and it suddenly the bar turns into a giant Mario Kart competition. So we'll see if that works. I rebought Shovel Knight just because I love that game so much, and I bought the version that includes all the DLC, and so I'm playing through that right now. Again, Breath of the Wild is where most of my attention is going. I also bought Lego City, which I did not buy for the Wii U when it came out. It looked really cool, but for some reason I just didn't do it. I don't know if it was lack of funds at the time or what, but I bought it for the Switch, and now I'm really, really loving it. Most of all, it's got my 3-year-old into it. Now he likes to watch me play, and he treats it like it's Grand Theft Auto. He likes it when I steal the cars, and he's just all like, he'll sit there and just tell me what car to take. He'll be like, green tractor, daddy, green tractor. So I'll go steal a green tractor. He really likes it when I jump it off the bridge and then get eaten by a shark. Like, that's his favorite part. He loves watching that. And so, yeah, it's pretty funny. So I've had a lot of fun. I haven't really done much of the plot, just run around stealing cars so my kid can watch me steal the cars. But that in and of itself has been a really, really good time. I also bought Snipper Clips, and that's a really interesting game, and it's a really cool mechanic. I feel like the game itself might have been a little overpriced for what it is, but I guess, if you're having a good time, you really can't put a price on fun. So I really enjoy Snipper Clips. Very, very good, very original game, and totally digging that one. So, I think that was my last life. So, yeah, player one, game over. Well, thanks for joining Admiral Ash on the one-off sessions of Cartridges and Cocktails. So, we'll see what I'm going to play next. Later, all.